I am. I'm sorry for not streaming. I was at the Clemson Florida State game. What a great game that was! But I am a little bit as well late for the 3:30 games. Um, Alabama and Ole Miss in a 7-6 ball game. Ole Miss with the football in the lead. And there's a personal foul roughing the passer on Alabama, and that's going to be a big chunk of yardage here for Ole Miss. Our games today for the 3:30 slate: Ole Miss, Alabama, Colorado, Oregon, Utah, UCLA, and BYU, Kansas. Dart lobs into the end zone, overthrown incomplete. Second down, 25 seconds left. Let me get the seating here. Forgot to get the seating. Number 15. Dart throws outside, out of bounds. A 4-yard gain for Ole Miss. Third down. Dart throws it into the end zone, incomplete. Fourth down, 17 seconds left. I know my face is burnt from the sun at the Clemson game. It was pretty rough sun, pretty hot. My neck is a little bit burnt. My face is burnt, um, but that doesn't stop me from streaming. Fourth down, Kenny Davis on to kick a 34-yard field goal. He missed it. It goes right, left, and Alabama and Ole Miss remains a 1-point game with just 13 seconds left. I I've seen some plays here and there because I was obviously at the Clemson game, and on the way home, I've seen some bits and pieces, and then I was out there watching a little bit of it when Alabama got the ball from the blocked field goal or the blocked punt. It was at the 1 yard line. I don't know why in this situation with the line that we have, we don't have the quarterback under center and just hand it off because the center has had issues snapping the ball. That's a touchdown. I mean, if you just run it in, that more than likely is a touchdown. So, and we're in the lead going into halftime. 7-6 Alabama. Ole Miss going into halftime. I will be live tonight for the All right, let's get to Colorado, Oregon. All right, I'm at Colorado up 28-0 over, or Oregon is up 28-0 over Colorado. Here's the scores of the other two games: UCLA and Utah. Utah leads at 7-0 currently, and the punt goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and Colorado will get the ball, or Oregon will get the ball there. 14-0 Utah, and a big play here for Oregon gets to the 50-yard line. Next drops back, throws it, caught. Gets about 7 there on the first down play. 55 seconds left here in this first half. Next takes himself first down. Bo Nix into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Extra point is through 35-0 Oregon. That game is heading into halftime, 12 seconds left. Let's go to UCLA in Utah. I think this thing is wide open. And we'll check in on Oklahoma State, Iowa State. I forgot about that game. Steam at halftime. Oh, what a hit. 17-14 BYU at the half. So we're at halftime. I'm going to take a break. But I'll quickly update the record from last week, at the end of last week, and for both NFL and college. If you have not watched my videos already, I would have let you guys know. I am 17 and 16 now in the NFL. One, 1-0 in week 3. And college football. So after week 2 or week 3, I am 43 and 13. Um, and currently we are 4-1. To start week 4. With the loss being to the Florida State Clemson game, 47 and 14 right now is the record. Um, Let's check in on the Oklahoma State Iowa State game. No, never mind. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back for the second half of the games. All right, we're back for the second half of the 3:30 slate. Looks like Jalen Milroe and Jermaine Burton with a big play. High snap, McClellan goes outside, 10-5, touchdown, Alabama. They are in the lead for the first time today. So the running play has been called back for holding. Um, Williams gets about 4. Williams gets near the first down, third down and 1. 5 touchdowns negated by penalties in their first 3 games. I think that if that touchdown wasn't negated by a penalty, I think Alabama I think it's a close game at the end versus Texas, and I think Alabama might win that game. I mean, yes, it was a 10-point game, but I think that was a momentum swing. But then with the flag, I think Alabama wins. But with the flag, it obviously got called back. They did get the first and goal or the first down carry. McClellan gets it about 3 or 4, second down and goal here for Alabama. Red zone offense today, 4 possessions, 2 field goals, and an interception. Milroe keeps himself and gets about 1 or 2. Riker gets it, and Alabama does now take the lead. All right, let's go to BYU in Kansas.
50,000 people here before Caleb Williams led the Sooners back to victory, but at one point during the game, social media got wind of the fact there was a competitive tailbiter, and they were called back to the stadium here. They opened up the gates, let everybody in, and it led to a thrilling finish.
It'll be BYU downfield shot caught at the 30-yard line. Chase Roberts with the catch. Kansas did take a 21-17 lead. Not 121.
Look at where it lands. I mean, if you're Chase Roberts, you're going, did he walk up the Anderson or did he throw it about 45, 50 yards in the air? That is a beautiful throw. What an answer by Slovis.
Slovis throws it.
Into the end zone. Tried to dial up Chase Roberts again.
Chase Roberts was the intended target.
Chase Roberts again running this center up, an inside release. Take him up the field and then break it back out to the pylon. Looked like you're going to the post, break it back outside. But that's great coverage by Mello Dotson. Didn't go for the inside head nod. Played with his legs in perfect position. Just love this back and forth, man. This kind of back and forth. Good defensive play, good offensive play. That's exactly what you want. Dotson out of Daytona Beach, Florida.
Slovis.
Slovis hands it off this time to L.J. Martin.
L.J. Martin with the carry gets about one. Third down.
As you guys watch BYU operate on offense right now, noticing your offensive line looks a little different. They got Kyle playing left tackle. Fitzgerald's at left guard. I know earlier Lapo was hurt, but this is a little situation to keep your eyes on. You're going to struggle with the right tackle position. He hurt his elbow on that screen. Lapo, yeah, now they're trying to make some adjustments. It's basically, three different moves that they made along this offensive line. So Montaia, number 78, the anchor up front, number 78. Slovis got rid of it to a security blanket. Complete. Isaac Rex with the catch.
Isaac Rex.
And goal. 14-yard pickup. The man that they affectionately call the Elk. I love that name. That's different. But I'll tell you, he is an absolute stud. I mean, he's just a guy who just, he reminds you, for all you old school NFL fans like Mark Navarro, like just big, 6'5", 260 pounds. Maybe he looks like he's lumbering, but he's just gaining steam on you. Great hands. You see the chemistry between he and Slovis. Spent a lot of time this summer down in Rex's home with his parents.
Slovis rolls out, throws it. Overthrown incomplete. Second down and goal.
That one incomplete in this BYU's first conference game as a member of the Big 12 after being independent for the last 12 years. It doesn't feel like that long ago. They were still in the Mountain West to me, but with all the changes and schools leaving and joining different conferences, really need a scorecard. Rex, meanwhile, 6 catches for 71 yards. Second and goal coming up. They go lengthy. 5 receivers. Slovis under duress.
Slovers.
Back to the 23-yard line. Caleb Etienne was trying to protect his quarterback, Austin Booker, applying the pressure that time on Slovis.
Gets sacked. Ball was thrown, but was ruled down. Tennessee up 31-0 over UTSA. 2 seconds left in the halftime there.
He just leaves Etienne, who they were worried about at right tackle in the first place. Remember, he wasn't in the starting lineup. You see the knee right there. Loss of 14, third and goal. All the way back to the 23.
Alabama with an interception gets all the way down to the 40-yard line. BYU takes the timeout. So let's get back to the Alabama game where Alabama now has the football once again after getting an interception. This is behind. No, not even. And they are going to commercial break by Alabama with the football in really good field position. Can they capitalize finally? Madrada with the sack for UCLA. Nate Johnson just goes down. I mean, he had no chance of doing anything there. It is 14-0 Utes. Oh, I should have been. Sanders throws it caught. $35-0 Oregon. Ooh. All right, let's go back to Bama and Ole Miss. Milrow hands it off. Williams gets maybe a yard, third down. Bond gets the catch and a first down for Alabama. Which two teams beat the Alabama? Which two teams beat? Ooh. Milrow drops back. Gets absolutely clobbered. Touchdown, Bama, but Milrow gets absolutely clobbered. Holy cow. Alabama touchdown, but Milrow is hurt. And things are going from bad to worse for this Alabama QB room. Jalen Hale with the catch, but Milrow is hurt. That was a hit. That's a touchdown. But the concern now for Milrow jumps up and is fired up. Ty Simpson bobbles the snap, gets in anyway. There's a flag down. Looked like a face mask or something. Something's going on with this center. He can't snap the ball. There is the face mask. (17-7) Alabama. All of a sudden, up 10 over Ole Miss.
Quickly execute. Classrooms are getting more immersive. Data is powering in.
Daniels over the middle, caught. Arnold with the catch for Kansas. It is 21-20. BYU did kick a field goal. I think this thing's on here. It's Mom's game. Lawrence Arnold. Receiver screen for Kansas gets about 4 or 5. Second down.
Second down and about 5 to go on the 5-yard pickup at the 25. Just look at speed option, the zone reach, drop back pass. I mean, they got it all in their arsenal here offensively. And it's ended up camping.
Daniels hands it off.
First down to the 15-yard line. Kotelnicki, a former offensive lineman, got to be happy with this blocking up front. Yeah, I mean, just watch this open up right here. It's going to be about right there. I mean, just look at this. But I mean, if you're a running back, you're dealing with Duffy, you're going, thank you very much. You know I'm going to get a plus 10-yard run. And now with the heat that's down on the field that we talked about, and it's kind of warm and muggy down there, this is an offensive lineman's dream. 14-yard gain. First and 10 from just outside the 10.
Daniels pitches it to McDuffie. Gets about 2 there. Second down. Or a 3-yard gain.
Got some shadows down on the field. How impactful, if at all, is that? Well, it looks like defensively, it looks like BYU is looking into the sun a little bit. So, yeah, that can affect your ability to play the football. And Jason Bean was coming into the game. They've got 2 quarterbacks on the field, Jalen Daniels and Jason Bean. And this is the guy Lee told us is the fastest guy on the football team. He can do so many different things. Nice play to drive. It goes to the fullback, the tailback, Devin Neal.
Neal gets about 3 there on the Wildcat play.
At the backup, but the back called the timeout. Yep, to confuse things. Put Devin Neal at the Wildcat position. He takes the direct snap from the center. Jason B coming off the field. Remember, he led the Jayhawks to their first win of the season against Missouri State when Daniels was hurt. You see there, if he goes uncovered, they're just going to throw it to him. If he's covered, then you just take it and run it. 3rd and 4. They can get a first down without scoring. Daniels surveys, fires. Touchdown, Grimm. Got his feet down in the back of the end zone.
Touchdown, Kansas. Luke Grimm.
Daniels threw a laser and found Grimm in the back of the end zone. You're going to see Luke Grimm right here. You're just going to see him press out and then go in. Secondary just not on the same page here with all the different looks.
27-20. Extra point makes it 28-20. Kansas. And it is good. 28-20 your score. Kansas on top. No, that's not what I want.
There's the trigger man, Jalen Daniels. Another highlight to add to that pendant on his chain. A play of football to go when we come back.
Miller for Alabama has been ejected for targeting on the kickoff. You want, in that situation, you need to be able to coach them and make sure that they are not going in too hard because it's at the 50-yard line. You want to stop them. You want them to be in a bad field position. You want them near the end zone. But you need to make sure that you're not doing too much. And that's what Miller did. And now he's done for the game and will be done for the first half of next week's game. Tonight, 7:30, Texas Baylor. We have a lot of games tonight, including the big one, Ohio State, Notre Dame, the first game of the first game for Ohio State. That's huge. I mean, Notre Dame too. I mean, this is the first of each of those 3 big games for Ohio State and Notre Dame. Oregon again trying to get into the end zone, making it 42-0. Short there, third down. Um, they're at the 1 yard line, third and goal. Nix. Play action, throws it, and complete. Touchdown, Oregon, 42-0, pending the extra point. There are a lot of teams right now separating. I mean, and looking really good. And Oregon is one of them. Holy crap. Let's see this. Extra point is good. 42-0 your score. We need to get to UCLA and Utah, but let's go to Alabama, Ole Miss. Second and 18 here. Dart drops back. Has to take himself. Gets to the 30. Inside to the 20. Flag, though. This is going to come back. Again, another penalty on Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin knows it as well. How is it still only second and 18? Because he got the first down. Dart throws it. Dumps it. The sideline wanted a flag, but no flag there. Third down. Judkins almost gets the first down on the third down and 10, but just a little bit shy, fourth down. And Ole Miss gets the first down. Dart throws it away, incomplete. Second down, 10. Dart drops back. Almost intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry had it. It's fourth down, though. And Ole Miss is going to have to kick a field goal. And Alabama's going to get the football back with a touchdown lead. Caden Davis in to kick it. Kick is up and good. 17-10, 34 seconds left. Oh, man, that is not the right score. I thought I changed it. I did not, I guess. We have another targeting here. We're on Utah. Moore. Steele gets it to the 10. Moore hands it off. Nothing. Third down. Third and 6. Moore. Fumble! Utah has it. That's big for Utah to be able to survive this game. Alabama Ole Miss going into the fourth quarter. Alabama with the ball and the 17-10 lead. We are getting ever so closer to the two big games involving two elite Big Ten teams. Ohio State, Notre Dame, Penn State, Iowa. The whiteout game. The second on Iowa State, Oklahoma State. I do have Iowa State winning this game. It is 20-17 Iowa State going. That's into the third quarter. That just started and it's already fourth down for Iowa State.
Welcome back, everyone. You're watching ESPN College Football, delivered by Papa John. And now let's take a look at today's hardest working player, brought to you by Duluth Trading Company. His name is Kobe, last name Bryant. He is having a day. He is showing you that the physical side of the game is right up his alley. He's got great ball skills, great instincts. I've talked about his movement qualities. Just a complete corner. Daniels hands it off to the tailback, Highshaw. Highshaw is going to be brought down at the 20-yard line.
Going into the fourth quarter. BYU and Kansas score in scoring possession once again.
Can't let them in the end zone here. It's important for this offense to get back on the field for BYU.
We are also getting ever so closer to the MLB postseason. Neal gets about 6 there, third down. But we're going to be having a lot more baseball streams as we get closer. I'm going to try to get a couple of streams in next week before we get to the MLB postseason. With some big games that has major impacts on the postseason. And as we get closer, I believe I think it's on Tuesday when the postseason starts. I believe Sunday is the last day, but that's going to be football. And the end zone touchdown, Kansas! Grimm again with a touchdown.
Daniels with another touchdown pass here in the second half. And Grimm with his second one of the day.
34-20. It is a 14-point game. It's going to be a 15-point game pending the extra point. And it is good.
Grimm, academic, all Big 12 performer.
So the extra point was good. 35-20. Your score. There you go. And we're going into back to Alabama and Ole Miss. Milroe is back in the game, which is a good sign. After taking a huge hit, McClellan gets it inside the 30, goes outside 20, gets inside the 10. Jace McClellan with a big run. McClellan breaks through, touchdown, Alabama. Taking things in control. I can't speak. Taking things in control. They have taken control of this game. Alabama rolling right now here in the second half. 24-10 pending the extra point. I don't even know who we play next week. Is Maryland? It's on here. Let's check in on Maryland and Michigan State. 21-9 Maryland. Wow! Oh! Maryland almost had Michigan State inside the 5-yard line, but that it just went into the end zone and they couldn't get it and they couldn't keep it out. It is 21-9 Maryland, which is huge for me. Slovis, oh, incomplete.
Chase Roberts. A little bit of an overthrow. Let's go down to quick.
Extra yard for teachers this week. We salute the parents of Caden Slovis, Lisa and Max Slovis, both teachers in Arizona. Max, a middle school math teacher and basketball coach. Lisa has taught math, English, and currently art. Keaton had to go to class in middle school that were taught by his parents. Jonesy, can you imagine? Can you imagine what happens when you go to one of those classes and you don't have your homework done?
Then he said he couldn't call him mom or dad. He had to call him Mr. and Mrs. Slovis. That's trauma, man. That's a different kind of trauma. 3rd and 9. Tipped, but caught at the other end. Lassiter.
The ball I saw the hands was tipped, but it was caught. First down 10 here for BYU.
His dad calling him out of class and jamming him up hard and then sending him back in the classroom, and all of his classmates were staring at him like, are you all right? We know what your dad said. 1st and 10. Underneath. Isaac Rex trying to break that tackle.
Rex gets about 4 or 5 there, second down.
Greg Young making the stop. 12-19 to go. As cool and calm as Keaton Slovis is, he's going to need all of that right now, just like he needed it last week against Arkansas. No more bad decisions, no more errant throws. The margin for error is slim. He's got to lead them.
And a handoff there.
Right near the line of scrimmage.
3rd down.
It's 3rd down coming up. Critical 3rd down. Down a couple of touchdowns. Absolutely.
What you cooking?
Those guys like Keelan Berry, Chase Roberts were making the big plays down the field. They need a chance. They need a big play here.
Well, what are we having for dinner?
They need one of those shots to get this offense sparked to get it going.
I mean, I suggested Chinese, but Mom doesn't want it. And, huh? Well, I don't want pizza. What else is there? No. No.
Showed up last week when they needed results. They got guys who are strong and tall with great catch radiuses who can really make plays on the football down the field.
Sorry, guys, about that. I thought I had my mic muted. Oh well. South Florida and Rice in a tight game, 20-14 there. Slovis drops back. Fires caught. First down at the 30-yard line.
Busy with Coach Mom, she's here watching. Mom Erica, younger brother Quincy as well. And a busy week media-wise for Darius Lassiter and his brother Quinn.
Slovis throws it over the middle, caught at the 15-yard line. Rex with the catch there. There's a flag.
There's a flag down on the play. They got nothing for him defensively. Gonna wait for the call here. But Isaac Rex continues to be a matchup nightmare for Kansas defensively. 8 catches, 92 yards, good stands. He's got the right idea. He invites his quarterback down to his crib for a couple weeks in the summer to toss and run some drills and build up some chemistry. It's paying off. The officials trying to get on the same page here. It's an important drive. You can see Kalani Sitake over there asking about what is going on. Confusion. Yeah, that's the look of someone who's
There are 2 balls on the play for the offense. Illegal touching. Offense. Number 83. That penalty is declined. Illegal flag on the race. Offense. Number 30. That penalty is declined. He's on all night like a porch light. Jonesy, you know, there are some censored porch lights now that are triggered by movement. And I have one that constantly is getting tripped up by the deer who are eating my garden.
They'll eat all the flowers that you plant watching you. Well, that was actually against Rex, the guy that's been on all night. One of the two penalties. Here's Lomas do it again, stepping up. Going to be tackled back at the 44-yard line by Gage Keys, a transfer from Minnesota.
Actually, that penalty, they called it on Isaac Rex, but really it's on his guys on the outside. One of the wide receivers couldn't cover him up. Had to be off the ball because Isaac Rex was on.
Second and 25 here for BYU at the Kansas 46-yard line, 44-yard line.
When you're moving the football down the field, Keene Slopes is starting to find his rhythm. You just got to be smart.
Looking at the second and 25.
Slovis drops back, rolls out, has to get rid of it.
At the 42-yard line.
Third down.
That's caught. Sets up third down and long. They got to get down to the 20-yard line to get this first down. Might be a deal where they're in four down territory.
Absolutely. Just thinking the same thing. When do you get to a point in manageable situation? Some kind of zone beater.
Tomorrow, no live streams until tomorrow night. I have an activity tomorrow and some other stuff. So we'll have a youth group activity, which means I have to be there at 3:30. And I would have to leave at like 2:45, which it may not even be halftime for some of the games, if not all the games. So no stream. It's not even worth it to stream tomorrow. So no stream until Sunday night. I'm gonna miss the 4:00 slate, and then I'll stream Monday night. What are some MLB games that I can stream? Be real just right now. Oh, again, about time. I have to go.
For a total of 70 yards. They spot the ball at the 26.
Just late. No, I got it just in time. Slovis drops back.
Into the end zone. Into coverage.
Almost intercepted. Second down and 10.
Dodson that time, working against Chase Roberts, the intended receiver. Second and 10. We have two more featured games on ESPN Plus tonight. Number 25, Florida hosts Charlotte in the Swamp, and Houston hosts Sam Houston. Both of those are 7 Eastern, 6 Central starts. Get ESPN Plus. Go to ESPNplus.com or download the ESPN app. Second and 10.
Slovis Lassiter gets all the way down to the 5-yard line, gets tripped up. First and goal. Let's go back to Bama and Ole Miss. (24-10). Milrow keeps himself, avoids the tackle, avoids two, goes inside head first, gets to like the 15, third down. Good run there, but it's going to be third and long. Gain of 6, third down, 13. Milrow drops back. Throws it. Caught. Out of bounds. Got about two or three there. It's going to be or fourth and 10. And Ole Miss is going to get the football back. Let's go back to BYU and Kansas. UCLA, Utah. Let's check in on that. Check in on them. That's what I'm getting them. Like every time I try to check in on them, they're on break. It's like (24-9). This Michigan State team. Now in search of a head coach. And they're going to give Cotton Hauser an opportunity here at the 10-yard line. Hauser hands it off. Flea flicker. Incomplete. Carr gets the first down on the catch there. Tonight at 7:30, Iowa and Penn State on CBS. I haven't decided on what other games I'm going to stream tonight. It feels like there should be more games that have been finalized, but only 5 so far that's been finalized on their sheet. 5 out of 20. We still got 15 games to finalize here. Hauser takes it out. We're gonna get the Oregon one correct. Hauser drops back and gets absolutely hammered. Third down. Ole Miss 4th and 8. It's caught. First down, Ole Miss. The game is on my TV or on the TV out there. So looks like under 7 minutes to go in that game. All these games, I mean, there seems like it's going like each game is going 4th and 2, and it looks like they got it. I think this game's over though. Let's go back to Alabama on this. Judkins has nothing. Second down. 6.5 minutes to go. Yeah, so 42-10 or 42-0 still. 14-0 Utah. I don't think UCLA. I don't know why I went with Utah there. Miami taking care of Temple. UTSA. Tennessee 31-14 there. For a second, I thought it was 21-14, but no, it's 31-14. Duke shutting out UConn 41-0. Dart throws it caught. Gets inside Alabama territory, inside the 45-yard line. Dart wrapped up, take it down at the 45-yard line, maybe a little bit beyond that. Watkins gets absolutely roped down. Who do we even play next week? Mississippi State. Okay. So we're taking out the state of Mississippi in 2 weeks. All right. 3rd and 23. Dart drops back. There's a major hold there. It doesn't matter. Incomplete. Caleb Downs taking control there. 4th down. Dart drops back. Throws it. Caught. Bentley able to get the first down. Caught the ball on the run, and that momentum carried him forward for about 5 yards past the first down marker. That was a major hold again. But a good catch there by Wade. Judkins gets a carry of 2. 2nd and 8. Dart loses the football. They are able to recover it, but that's a good loss there. 3rd down. Overthrows the wide receiver Watkins. 4th down. Here we go, 4th and 16. This is the ball game. Dart drops back, gets hit hard, throws it away. That's going to be grounding. This game is over. Dart shaking up on the play. No matter what, this game is over. Alabama's going to get the football back. They may have gotten the sack there. That should be grounding because the ball was nowhere near receiver. It doesn't matter, but still. .206 remaining. Alabama's got the ball. And they do have a 24-10 lead. Let's check in on Oklahoma and Iowa State. Oklahoma State, Iowa State. (27-20) Iowa State. 2:46 remaining in the 3rd quarter. A personal foul on Oklahoma State. And we got targeting review on Oliver, the guy who had the quarterback, and that was the flags on as well. So they could add the ejection because of the 15 yards already assessed on the roughing call. So player not disqualified, targeting not my mom complaining about a song that Alabama does. But Alabama or that game, first and 10, 2:06 remaining. McClellan gets about one or two. I don't like pitching it there. I don't like that. 2-minute warning. Almost, I believe, just took a timeout. 24-10. All right. Let's go to. I'm checking on BYU Kansas, see what's going on here. Colorado. That game's over. All right, 35-27. BYU did get a touchdown, but Kansas, second and goal. I think a field goal ends it. I think
It's still just a one-score game. We're going to take a timeout. Back to the close in a minute.
this game is about to close here. Third and goal for Kansas. Kansas about to close in on a victory here. Let's go Maryland, Michigan State, because I believe this game's almost over. And there's Talia Tungavailoa. 5:32 remaining, 24-9 there. Ole Miss Alabama. Let's close out that game. Milrow takes himself. Gets about 4. Got about 6 there, actually. It's going to be third and short. Ole Miss takes another timeout. And they are down to one timeout. Down 14. Oh, and another commercial break. All right. Iowa State, Oklahoma State. This game is getting ready to close here as well. First and goal, Iowa State to close out the third quarter.
Help people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take interest to it, Craig. You can cause.
Where's the flag on? Where's the penalty for the pushing? Very unsportsmanlike here. Very unsportsmanlike. I'm surprised there was not an unsportsmanlike conduct there. But nonetheless, it is an Alabama first down. And that's going to wrap up this football game. Alabama's going to go 3-1. McClellan stopped initially, gets about 6 or so. Second down. McClellan continuing to beast on this defense. Third down and 1, but the clock is rolling, and the tide is rolling to their third victory of the season. And Milroe gets it first down. As this game comes to a close, I will be heading to 5-1 to start week 4. And I will be 48-14. Alabama's going to start 1-0 in SEC play, and that is huge for this Alabama Crimson Tide team as they head towards a comeback, or as they need to win every game they play the rest of the way to win the national championship. If they do that, they are the national champions. And that will do it. Alabama with a massive victory over this Ole Miss football team. Alabama covers as well. We did beat Pete Golding. With Alabama 5-1, 48-14. Texas Baylor tonight at 7:30.
Second and 10 for Keaton Slovis. Mark in the backfield. Slovis found the lane and completes it to Lassiter.
It is 38-27. Colorado did score on Oregon, but Colorado is just not where these elite Pac-12 teams are. They're really good, but they're not where Oregon and USC, Utah, UCLA. I mean, they might be where UCLA is at, but they're not. I mean, it stinks that they even had to Slovis gets sacked. That will probably do it. Second down.
actually the team barber for the Kansas team. The Cougars a haircut.
We'll close out this game here. This is a bonus game, Q. Good start so far, 2-0.
Nice catch by Marion, who's shown a lot of skill today. Picks up 11. He has shown up big time. Big time. Again.
I am muted. I'm sorry. I did not realize. I forgot I was muted. But BYU and Kansas, that game has just wrapped up. Kansas wins 38-27. Hold on. My family is wanting me. Let me get. Hold on!
This is a good thing while your football team's physical. Play hard, play smart. And for us to get a win means a lot for us. Second year in a row, get out to a 4-0 start. You scored 2 defensive touchdowns. You had another pick. Kobe Bryant was everywhere. How do you best categorize the work of the defense? Well, I thought our secondary.
I apologize for that.
Aggressive. I thought we played
6-1,
we have played in a long time here. Second half in particular.
49-14 with the Kansas win over BYU. I'll be right back. All right. UCLA, Utah. That game has gone final. Utah won 14-7. My second loss of the week so far. I had UCLA winning, but Utah proved me wrong. I thought with I knew they had some injuries, but is Michigan Rutgers on here? North Carolina, Purdue, Wisconsin, Purdue, Georgia, Oklahoma State, Iowa State, Texas Baylor, Iowa, Penn State, Maryland, Michigan State, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Arkansas, LSU, Cal, Washington.
Everybody's saying welcome back, and I never really left, but I wasn't where I was supposed to be, and so it was great to be back in there in the action for the competition.
Colorado and Oregon has officially gone final. Oregon with a blowout victory. And with that, that's going to end this stream. 7:30. We have some games starting at 7. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. I'm going to get started at the 7:30 kickoff for Ohio State. Notre Dame. We're going to Penn State, Iowa. But with the Oregon and Colorado game coming to a close, 7-2, our 50th win of the year.
Chip on our shoulder a little.
34-20 there. What's the other one? Maryland, 31-9. That game has come to a close. Where is that game? There's that game. All right. With that, I am 51-15, 8-2 in the week. 51-15. on the season. Hey, that's going to end the stream here. I'll see y'all at 7:30 for the Notre Dame Ohio State kickoff. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. See y'all in 30 minutes. I don't know what that stream's going to look like yet. So I think we're going to maybe just flip through all the games because we have a lot of games to get to tonight, including Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Iowa, Penn State, as well as Texas and Baylor. We have a couple games still in play. Oklahoma State, Iowa State is in play. Other games that will play tonight: Arkansas, LSU, Washington, and Cal. When is that game? North Carolina, Pitt at 8. Oregon State, Washington State start this Arkansas, LSU, Arizona, Stanford. We just have a lot of games going on here in the next hour and a half, kicking off here. Mississippi State, South Carolina, is that name on here? I don't think so. I know UNC Pitt is US or Cal Washington. That's the final game. But that's at 10:30, so I won't be streaming that game. But I'm gonna end this stream here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I will see y'all at 7:30. Peace out. Peace out.